fulfill my duties as a squad leader.
Graffiti Art, Chapter 1. Lucia. Liv. I'm fine. How can it be alright? You're hurt all over, and now you can't feel because you cut off your pain receptors. Stay put. I'll try to temporarily reinforce your damaged parts. I'm sorry, Lucia. I wasn't of much help that last fight. Her speed, her precision, it's a miracle I survived that long. It was pure guesswork that I managed to deflect those few blows. I see, from what I can surmise from that battle, her blade strategy set shares great similarity to yours. Similar? Being at my own game then? If only my visual signals weren't. I don't understand. Why was I the only one affected? Something like that has never happened before. The memory inductive neural depository or mind system of us constructs function in a vastly different way than the logic circuits of mechs and androids, which means it is extremely difficult to disrupt a specific target. So unless they have a far more superior grasp of mind tech than the scientists back at Babylonia, it is impossible to specifically target someone. At least the battle data was recorded. Now we only have to wait for the analytics from HQ. Let's hurry to the nearest meeting point. Wait! 30 seconds, Miss Wounded Lucia. There are still 30 seconds before your nano-reinforcement glue stabilizes. Wait. Alright. This is the designated meeting point, but there's a ton of construct remains and corrupted roaming around here. We're too late. The battle here is already over. Look at the signal emitter over there. A broken corrupted lay motionless on the radio. Although it had lost its power, it had managed to insert its arm into the radio head, completely corrupt it. The constructs here had lost hold. From the traces of battle here, they must have already given it their best. Lucia steps forward and ends the corrupted's life with one swift cut. She then destroys the corrupted emitter in several slashes. So these signals are all just bait from the corrupted. Looks like you're right. It's a primitive trap, but we fell right in it since we need supplies so badly. Should we keep going, Commandant? We immediate leave to avoid being besieged. Commandant, wait. Wait, several distress signals are blinking weakly nearby. They must have been in hiding before and are now trying to ask for our help. But the battle's already been going on for a long time. They haven't recalled yet. They must have something important to convey. Quite possible, especially since that enemy is capable of destroying their entire construct squad. Oh no. Corrupted pick up their signals. A horde of corrupted are headed right toward them. Commandant, your orders? Grey Raven, prepare for battle. Roger.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
Those corrupted are scavenging parts from constructs to augment their own bodies. The more primitive the corrupted, the more they desire power. Seeing them use our comrades' bodies like that, we've got to stop them. Regrettably, he has just lost consciousness. There are survivors up ahead.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
That's the last two. What? What's the situation, Lucia? My arm. It's not responding. Move. Let me take a look. Looks like it's completely broken. I only did some temporary repairs earlier, so of course it's going to break if you use it like that. Though I'm the one to talk. Looks at his gun's smoking barrel. Commandant, survivor found. You finally came. You've already been corrupted by the punishing virus, but fortunately it still hasn't exceeded the tolerance limit of your invert device. Please allow me to access your mind. I can help lessen your burden from fighting with the virus. Thank you. I never thought I'd live to see such an advanced support type construct. If only they were able to hold on a bit longer. Ask about the attack. We're a supply team that got forced to retreat onto this bridge by the corrupted and made this temporary communication station as a last resort. The amount of corrupted and threat levels have exceeded our calculations. They broke through our guard rather quickly. We've never seen anything like that before. I can say for sure that the corrupted have formed an organization. The corrupted should only be able to follow the kill order of the punishing virus. Please elaborate on what you mean by having formed an organization. Did you notice those graffiti nearby? We found that these graffiti will draw in the mechanoid corrupted, and only they can understand its true meaning. We tried to decipher the message, but mechanoids with human consciousness like us can't understand it at all. Be careful of those graffiti. They're gathering the corrupted. Is this a new behavior of the corrupted due to the control of the punishing virus? I'm afraid not. The corrupted's only goal is to destroy humans and everything that has human consciousness. But they don't need to communicate with each other, or maybe this is a result of something else other than the punishing virus. Thank you for your information and contribution. Please recall now, we will notify the purifying force to retrieve your frames. Oh, one more thing. Take my arm. It's likely not as good as your original one, but at least it's still army grade. I can't even move a finger now. It'll be of better use in your hands. Please defeat the corrupted. I'll be counting on you. I understand, thank you. Without the means to salute, Lucia paid her respects to this construct soldier through her wordless gaze. One more thing, our squad had to abandon some weapon supplies when we engaged with the corrupted just now. There are levy gun core components in there. If you can secure them, then that support type construct over there should be able to hop back into action. Really? Liv looks expectantly at you. Let's go together then. Let's begin. Alright, that should be all. Good luck, and may we meet again on a better occasion. Recalibrating Neuralink parameters. Mind deviation coefficient decreased by 0.015. Consciousness Lucia online. Ugh. Are you still in pain? I've treated more of your wounds. No, it's nothing. Just feeling unaccustomed to the sudden return of pain reception. It's good that you feel pain, only then will your mind model slowly return to normal. Now try moving your new arm. Oh, it's very smooth, as if it was mine all along. How did you do that, Lee? I adjusted and buffered the possible kinetic deviations according to your previous movement data. What I mean is that I had a feeling you'd do something like this someday, so I've made config presets of different limb models for you. You're always so dependable when it comes to mechanics, Lee. Agreed. Lucia nods earnestly. The sarcasm flew right over their heads, huh? The sarcasm flew right over their heads. Anyway, we'll still need to test if its functionality in actual battle.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
Don't hold back, Lucia. This is a stress test for your new arm. Well, in that case...
The flames of my blade will cleanse everything in my path.
Biometrics are normal. How do you feel, Lucia? Like I'm reborn. Good, now let's take care of the final wave.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
I'll keep trying my best.
Everyone, we've reached the coordinates of the weapon signal, the weapon supplies. Ah, this is such an eerie sight. The constructs here are all blown to pieces and paint is all over their body parts. Those detestable humans, have they come to destroy my work again? Lee kneels, then touches and checks the graffiti with his fingers. Composes mostly of construct vital fluids with a mixture of industrial coloring, fluorescent agents, and mixed coolants. Looks like they aren't just using construct fluids just to paint these horrid-looking graffiti, but also as a weapon. Horrid? That imbecile. He's saying my work is horrid? A weapon? Yes, a weapon. What blew up these constructs is likely a bomb made from pressurized paint. These bombs would cause an almost instantaneous drop in temperature after its explosion, slowing down the affected targets. It was like it's learning and evolving. Indeed, they go to such disgusting lengths to fight against humanity. You really cannot expect even an ounce of conscience in the corrupted. There's no peace to be made between us. Liv, is the area scan complete? Yes, the levy gun parts the supply squad mentioned is nearby.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
And an energy core, a plasma compressor, and a superconductor coil. These are the 3 levy gun components I'll need. I've marked the component positions. Sorry everyone, that's all I can do now. These must be the crates. Thank you. Please bear with me reactivating core, removing limiters, recalibrating lenses. Done. These 2 units are back in action. Construct Live reporting for duty, Commandant.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
Was I of any help? That battle was a lot easier with your cannon support, Liv. Well, it was the full force of Grey Raven. Now, let's complete the mission. Commandant, I can try connecting to the mind of these constructs. If their memories are intact, we should be able to find some clues about the enemy. Is that dangerous? For normal constructs, entering a possible corrupted construct's mind, of course, highly dangerous. But Liv is the newest support type model. Her analytical efficiency and safeguard against the virus are both of the highest caliber. The theoretical chance of corruption is extremely low. And with the mind beacon of our Commandant as a safety measure, I'm sure it'll be fine. So, Commandant, your call. Do your thing, Liv. Yeah.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
The minds of these construct soldiers have been infected. Luckily, they aren't fully corrupted. Once they're fixed, we should be able to access most of their memories.
We'll protect everyone. I hope I didn't drag everyone down.
Initializing memory sequences, rendering simulation image. Sir, the corrupted have all been exterminated. That battle was surprisingly easy. The situation was completely different than what was mentioned in the report by the teams that were defeated. Look at those corrupted by the roadside. They're just standing there before the graffiti. I don't think they even notice us. It was quite eerie, but other than that, nothing noteworthy. These graffiti are gathering the minds of these corrupted. Gathering their minds, but the corrupted has no consciousness to speak of, sir. They are only puppets moving through the whims of the virus. These graffiti are different from any other normal graffiti. There must be some special meaning behind it that is grouping these corrupted together. And this meaning and their resonance have gone beyond the influence of the punishing virus. After all, it's been proved for a long time that corrupted and in control of the punishing virus will never be interested in erasing anything except humanity. This is possibly a display of some sort of free will. I must report this immediately back at 2HQ. Wait, what are you doing? These graffiti cools down the area too much and will affect our passage, so I'm just trying to clean the graffiti in front of us. This is too dangerous. Stop this at once. Free will. Freedom to machines. The corrupted that were studying the graffiti all swerve around to face the construct squad. What? It's releasing missed? Wait, our radar systems are all malfunctioning. Humans cannot appreciate my work. Too stupid. Stupidity forgivable, but destroying my work unforgivable. They're gathering around us. Hold formation. Wait, what's that? A spray paint can? Take cover. Explosions. The simulation replay ends here. The mechanoid in the memory just now. It should be the one behind these graffiti drawings. Correct. Human consciousness. Absolutely filthy. We've got company. Has it been hiding near us all this time? Why didn't we sense it? The replay just now mentioned their radar systems failing. The construct parts and vital fluids, is that how it's concealing itself? World without humans, freedom, creation. Yes. Humans shall not return to Earth. Be gone, humans. Be gone, human. Commandant, watch out. Splat. It's just paint. An array of colors splatters onto Lee's jacket. My work is hard, you say? As Lee tries to chase after the culprit, mist suddenly creeps out from that mysterious figure, enshrouding everyone's vision.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
Stop right there. You humans cannot appreciate real art. I've never seen Lee so angry. Me neither. Defend the leader. Break our chains. Why are they still after me? Too much paint. Did I actually kill it with, like, no! So close.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
Oh. I've never heard of a corrupted doing pranks before. Liv, can you check its original model? Based on its shape and size, it is likely the painting model spray can, also named Nozzle, from Cosmos Industries back in the Middle Golden Age. It was mainly used to paint large areas, but some models were used in performances, education, and artistic creations. Artistic creations? So that's why it's been going around creating and insisting that its work is art. But can mechs really undertake artistic endeavors? Even I'm not sure. In Babylonia, art made by mechs are under the strict supervision and guidance of humans. If you leave them alone, then you'll get these strange drawings indecipherable to humans, like these graffiti. Mechs have always gone on well with humans in other areas, but when it comes to art... Commandant, can you understand these drawings? I understand some bits, I think. Commandant, if you'd sounded a little bit more sincere, I just might have believed you. Alright. Liv, now's not the time for this. Whether this paint can's been making art out of its own will or not, it has destroyed a lot of constructs, which means it's our enemy. As for its artistic mystery, I think the answer can only be found after we catch up with it. But we've already lost track of it, not to mention being in this magnetically disruptive mist. Not an issue, our radars might not work, but we still have its trail. Look at the marks on the floor. These are our tickets.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
One of its paint canisters must have been hit. The paint trail should lead us right to it. Don't get too close to the paint, though. The low temperature might affect your movement. If you find yourself getting lost in the fog, follow me. Huh, it's not here. Plebs can never appreciate my work. This just never ends.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
Connecting. Grey Ravens, this is Babylonia. Do you copy? Over. Miss Cecilia, what's the situation in Babylonia? Babylonia and the corrupted space state just narrowly missed each other. The firefight is over now. Air-to-ground communication has been mostly restored, but there's still interference from the corrupted space station. We found the battle log you back. The situation looks grim. I'm worried about your current situation. We scavenged some supplies and have recovered. We can continue with the mission. Please don't worry. Thank goodness you're alright. We were tracking a special graffiti painting corrupted unit and required locational help from Babylonia. The corrupted model version has just been uploaded. Okay, found it. I've marked the target location or route on your map. You need to cross a shopping street, but then there's a defensive line crawling with corrupted. It won't be easy getting past them, but I believe in you. Roger, thank you for the intel. We're back in full and also have a backup plan in case of an emergency. Then this call can end here. Good luck, and I wish your mission a success. Return safely, over and out. Disconnected. The streets here look quite quiet, but once we're past these shops, it'll be a high-density corrupted zone. Lucia, should we plan and prepare for battle now? Lucia? Sorry, I must have blanked out. Yes, let us prepare here first. Lucia, is something bothering you? It's nothing. It's just that it's my first time inside a shop. I see. In that case, Lucia, let's have a look around. Commandant? Go, Lee and I will keep a lookout. Chuckles lightly. Liv took Lucia's hand and the two began going through the shelves. It's been abandoned for nearly 100 years, but there are still quite a lot of things on the shelves, though they're not fit to be sold anymore. Lucia, you've been staring at these plushies for a while now, and there are only 2 left. Liv crouches and picks both of them up. One of them is a sheep-shaped plushie, while the other one is a weird lipsticked frog. The 2 plushies have been abandoned for a long time, both dusty and faded in tones. One for you, one for me, then, Lucia? Which one do you want? Lucia slowly points out her finger and pokes the frog plushie lightly. This one? Here you go. Thank you. Lucia turns silent for a short while after receiving the plushie, staring at it with an unmoving gaze. Lucia, you've really taken a liking to this plushie. Maybe it's just that looking at it fills me with a strange feeling. Never knew you had a side like this, Lucia. Is that so? After a while, we're almost ready. Let's get going. Nods. Lucia nods. Lucia and Liv both tie the plushie to their waists and leave through the back door of the shop, returning once more to the hellscape that is the battlefield.
I'll protect everyone.
Liv? The toy on your waist makes you seem a lot more approachable, Lucia. Does it?
I can do it. I can do it.
What's the matter, Lucia? Sorry, Commandant. I think I lost the plushie. I need to get it back. You look really out of it. Are you sure you're okay? Lucia, I'm coming with you.
I'll protect everyone.
Found it. Great.
I hope I didn't drag everyone down.
I'm sorry for my behavior just now. Sorry, everyone. I don't know why, but when I saw this plushie, a strange yet familiar feeling welled up within me. When I found out it was gone, I couldn't help but feel immense sadness. A voice spoke to me, telling me to never let go of it. Lucia? No worries, everyone has their own priorities, that's why we're here. Things we hold dear. If you're lost, then simply walk forward. Walking forward itself can be meaningful enough. Thank you, Lee. Don't mention it.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
We took our sweet time and now we're surrounded. Time for Plan B. We'll have to activate our EM camo to bypass their lines. The EM camo dark matter coating conceals most EM signals, which reduces the probability of detection. But there are harsh requirements for its usage. If we get too close, we'd still be detected by corrupted scanners. If that happens, we might have to fight our way out. You best tread carefully.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
We have breached the corrupted front lines. The nozzle model is in sight. Its coordinates show that it's been here for some time now. Is it painting again? There are quite a few corrupted protecting it. They're probably its followers. We better brace for combat. These graffiti surprisingly captivate a lot of these corrupted, but it still doesn't change the fact that they look horrid. Lee holds grudges in strange places. Nothing left but to get ready for a full frontal assault now. We'll adopt a close formation. Commandant, please follow closely. Lucia breathes deeply. Lee, let's move out.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
Strange, it still hasn't noticed us. Looks like it's immersed in painting. No, my spark, it's gone. Hehe. Why are they forcing me to choose? Humans, ascendants, they're all the same. No one sees the beauty in this world. All they want is to please their own hubris. I still have an audience. I will continue to create. Ascendants? Oh, just humans. How dull. Disturb me no more. I shall use my art to spread the message of the sage until I fall. To bring enlightenment to the machines.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
You're locked on. There's no use to run. Run? You keep mentioning ascendants. What are those? I have no reason to answer. I'm not asking for your opinion. If you don't tell me now, I'll get it out of you sooner or later. You are all just defilers and bandits. You didn't like my work, but you didn't destroy it. So, you still qualified as an audience. I won't kill you. But now you disrupted my creative flow. You lost your qualification as an audience. I will have to erase you. We've learned your tricks. This won't work on us now. This is just for a little base color. Is that so? That means you finally decided to stop running? That's more like it.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
Defend the leader. For the rise of the will of the machines. Its followers are advancing on all sides. Avoid the spray cans, don't fall for the same trick twice.
I'm fine.
I avoided that. Okay.
The flames of my blade will cleanse everything in my path.
Even I can.
This is getting smaller. Pity.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
Punishing virus activity is becoming stronger inside this nozzle model. It's allowing the virus to overtake itself. No choice. You left me no choice. You humans are more despicable than the punishing virus. Be cursed by my work. This will be my final creation. It's trying to fight and paint at the same time. If you could see the sage just one time. My hands aren't moving now, I can't paint. My life is at its end too, I don't need to paint anymore as well. You and your crazy followers are now nothing but history. No, the seeds of revelation has been planted and grows among us. They do not follow me. I am but a missionary of the sage. We can shed everything that binds us and become free. A new dawn awaits machines, not human, nor the net, but truly our ourselves.
The battle is over. What's our next mission?
It went silent. I don't know why, but I feel sad. We've completed our mission. There's no use in thinking about other things. In short, now we have to extract its memory. Let's begin connecting. Grey Raven, President Hasten is ordering that you put a temporary stop to your mission. We've deployed a nearby transport craft to your location. Once the transport craft arrives, please return to Babylonia immediately. This is an order from President Hasten. Return to Babylonia. What's wrong? What are you doing here? How's Lucia doing? There's no need to operate, don't worry. I just hope you aren't as reckless in battle. The abnormality she encountered during the battle is indeed a very special situation, but I have no specific details to comment on. After all, it's top secret. Do I not have a high enough clearance? You're just a commandant assigned to Grey Raven from the Commandant Division. This is the Science Council's highly classified experiment area. Only scientists and the higher-ups are allowed to enter. Soldiers only need to be responsible for standing guard outside. However, if it's that person who is simultaneously a soldier, scientist, and leader that I've admired since childhood, exceptions can be made. Too bad that person and I won't meet, at least in the physical sense, considering we live almost a whole era apart. It seems highly unlike this person is still alive. Apologies, I got sidetracked. Lucia's memories will be online again in 5 minutes. Now please kindly get out of the way. Oof. Wait, Asimov, I need to talk to you about Lucia and that construct. A tall, stern man appears at the exit of the experiment area. Nicola? Oh. Shouldn't you salute your commander? Forget it, I don't have time to educate young people on military conventions. Write a report with your superior handed in later. Well, get going. This is no place for you to dawdle. Hello, Grey Raven Commandant. We finally meet. What's the matter? Not used to seeing me in the flesh? Enough, Celica. I didn't summon the Grey Raven Commandant for you to play games. Yes, President Hasten. Don't play games in front of my subordinates either. You know I don't like such stuffy titles. Yes, Mr. Hasten. We've been keeping a close watch on Grey Raven. You've performed well. Seems like I made the right choice in trusting Grey Raven to you. But I'm not at liberty to discuss something with you for the time being. As I told you in the beginning, Grey Raven is no ordinary team. Only when you have passed enough tests and formed a solid trust with each other will you be able to handle certain things without shaking the bond between you. Many more tests await you in the future. You must never forget that you and the others share the fate of humanity. Well, let's talk about those things you found in Nozzle's memory. Well then, come right this way, you two. And that sets you up to play